I've started recording. Okay, so who would like to recap the mildly controversial events of last session?
So the party reconverged on the coasts of Vilmora on that island, and there was a kind of a general recap of what each party got up to. Tom had a nice stroll into this so-called prison, and got Kathy, whereas the other group had some grand adventure and now outcasts in Belmara. So after explaining what each party did on their side adventures, we then were trying to decide what to do next. After raising anchor and leaving the coast, we noticed there were some ships of the Morlock Consortium. So I think actually before we saw them, we went below deck to have some food and kind of catch up. And then Kathy ran into Saturday, and he was like, "Oh, you got to get rid of her. She's a bad one. She's a monster." And she kind of just giggled and went, "Huh, young boys." And we kind of got the feeling that Saturday doesn't like her. His current state of being was because of her, maybe, or her people being the ladies, these witch-like figures that are found around the lands that have this mysterious power behind them. But we kind of just ignored it and went, "Oh, Saturday, you're just being silly. Go to your room. We're going to go get some food." Which we started to do. And then we got called down that the consortium were coming up to us. So I believe Tom and Edge went up on deck to check out what was happening, while Roger went to check up on Saturday. Roger found or overheard some noises coming from Saturday's room, and using her mop, his magic mop that lets him detect thoughts.
I love my mop.
You were able to figure out that he's saying something like, "Wake up. What do I have to do to wake you up?" Like over and over again, as if he's trying to do something. We kind of had an idea that maybe he's doing something with the skull / hand that we found. So I believe Edge asked Roger to check up to see if they are where we left them. I believe Ollie's character Jim has the hand still, but the skull is missing, or is it the other way around?
So there was a bit of a debate, wasn't there? Because Ollie thought that he had the skull in about his person, but I thought we'd left it in Jack's quarters. And it seemed I'm not sure what happened with the hand. On balance, it seemed like it was more likely the skull was left in the quarters rather than having been carried around for the last bit of the adventure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the hand was. In my head, the hand and the skull had been kind of next to each other, but I would take better views on where the hand was.
Yeah. So then the next thing is Edge had his meeting with the the Sisters of the Sword, which
Staff
is very,
meeting.
I think you referred to it as Ricky Gervais in the UK office having a
Go
meeting,
team.
being very sexist towards these barbaric women who normally would probably cut your head off, but you seem to have wooed a couple of them. Or at least gained a couple of their favour. And where you talked about potentially taking down Saturday, you reported that he goes into these trances and basically said, next time he does it, give me the signal and we'll get him. So when Roger came back saying this was happening, the sisters also said he's in a trance, he's doing his meditation thing. We're going to go get him. I believe this was all conveyed with nods, winks, and finger movements. So yeah. Then a guy in a boat, a little rowboat, came from the consortium ship to relay a message. Tom was eager to throw cannonballs at him, but Edge convinced him to wait. So he gave out his decree that the consortium wished to parley. Edge said some fancy words along the lines of, no, we don't want to, fuck off. But I believe they're a bit more fancier than that. At which point Tom went, whoops, and intentionally dropped a cannonball onto their little rowboat, made a hole. And then at which point the guy rowing the boat slit the throat of the messenger and then dived in the water and swam away. And we kind of went, yeah, okay. I just went on with our business and said, told the crew, full sail ahead, go east, away from the consortium. We'll figure out where to go later. We said east for now. And then went below deck. However, Edge, Roger, and Jim went to go check on the Saturday situation, while Tom went to check on Kathy and the food because he was hungry. However, when Edge, Jim, and Roger got to Saturday's room, there was fighting noises coming from behind the door, and they burst through the door to find Saturday, I believe, holding up one of the sisters by the throat, and there was a hand clutching the window as if they were hanging from the window on the outside. Don't know if they had been thrown out the window and they were hanging on for dear life, or they've been climbing up from the outside. But I guess we'll find out.
Couple more details. So, Edge looked in the dagger and saw what we believe to be the rower that knifed Samuel Hatham, who I believe was the Proclaimer guy. The whole sort of this Saturday not sleeping thing, and it might be possible to remove his head. I think the quote is something like everything's head can be removed. It turns out to be not as straightforward as perhaps the sisters had claimed, so that'll come up in their performance reviews. There's the whole thing with the map on Kathy's back.
Oh yes,
so we've seen the third piece of the map. It's on Kathy's back somehow, like a sort of weird tattoo, and it mentions Saber Ray, and that came up in the team meeting. Saber Ray was not happy to talk about that. And then, so I think the way it played out is Roger was downstairs just having a wander around, heard Saturday doing this thing with the mop spell, came back up to tell everybody. Edge was like, go and check where the skull is. And when Roger came back to report the skull was missing, Edge dispatched the sisters to go and sort out Saturday. And then once we'd resolved the issue with, well, once we'd sunk the boat, we all went downstairs, apart from Tom, who was like, man, whatever. I've also written down such a discourtesy. It seemed to be the they were very upset about how discourteous Tom's behaviour was. And then, so there was, I've got again in my head a very tangible memory of the idea the rower jumped into the sea, and there was some sense it's a fish person, but that was never confirmed or denied. And I also can't entirely remember where the skull was. Was the skull on the floor? Did Roger knock the skull sort of out of the way, or go to do that before Rick called time last time round?
I can't remember. I'm sure I did something with my mop, or tried to.
You had the intention of doing it after I told you that the skull was in the room, and while Saturday had his hand choking out and holding up quite easily one of the sisters, he was also reaching out towards the skull, which is in the room. In terms of the figure who leapt from the rowboat, they looked very, very agile and nimble, incredibly capable, clearly not just your standard lackey who rows a rowboat with a... Oh, we've lost him.
Where's Alex gone?
He died.
It's a bit soon, isn't it? I mean, I know we haven't even started combat yet, but, you know.
So, I mean, yeah, you can figure it out, but you got the feeling that this was someone who was very skilled, very nimble and agile. They definitely looked... They definitely looked like they were very kind of comfortable jumping up and diving into the water. There was nothing specific to suggest they were a fish person, but you saw a flash of white hair, long white hair, as they dove in.
Yes. I'm sure that means nothing.
And for Matthew's benefit, the hand that you saw outside the window was not blue. He's back.
Testing, sorry.
Welcome back.
I heard it was an agile person, and then it just froze.
Very capable, very able. Clearly not a standard rowboat lackey. There was nothing specific that identified them as a fish person, but they were clearly very comfortable diving in and swimming.
Definitely sounds like a fish person to me. Okay. If we finish the recap, I have some questions. So, we know from the map that the djinn has a name, and somewhere a few weeks ago, Edge and Roger became aware the skull responded to the name Kaltak. Would Edge know what a djinn is in this context? And I'll be more specific. Is it likely that, like a genie that we would know, so if Rick and I are fighting for the lamp and I get it and I rub the lamp, the genie's in my control, versus Rick, versus is the genie potentially after its own stuff? Would I know that a djinn was behaving in a kind of Aladdin genie style way, or perhaps not?
So you would know that give me a pretty easy history or arcana check. Okay, so you would know that the tales of a genie and a lamp and its kind of, they are wholly subservient and they only serve other people's interests. You know, that's kind of fairy tale kid stuff, but you would the things that djinns could do and how they look, you would associate that pretty closely to a figure that you have seen before in person at the Longshot Tavern.
Ah,
The guy who put the curse on us.
the bodyguards. Yeah.
The guy, he summoned a djinn to put the curse on us if we didn't bring him the book / lose the map piece.
Follow-up question.
Mhm.
If I was walking through the desert sands in the real world and found a lamp, I would assume that was sufficient to rub the lamp and the genie would emerge, or not, depending on how reality was feeling that day. Is there any reason Edge would have to believe that the skull wasn't sufficient by itself? Particularly, I suppose, given Saturday's trying to talk to it. I can follow up some more. We've already found a hand, so presumably there's an entire skeleton somewhere.
Maybe.
There might be.
Who knows?
Okay.
I mean,
Just a hand and a skull.
the hypothesis around the skull, it's not a crazy hypothesis. It makes logical sense. It is something that you would have to test, or get more learned first-hand advice on. You know, everything. The thought process definitely makes sense, but it's not the kind of thing where you can go, I've figured this out now, because it's still a mysterious bejeweled skull.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Edge is happy dealing it. I mean, we're a bit busy at the moment, Tom. You and Kathy might be downstairs having a natter, but you know.
Yeah.
In terms of
I would say Tom recalls that when he was talking to Kathy when she was in a cell, I think he mentioned that he found a skull, and she seemed really intrigued by it. But yeah.
thing.
She was very interested.
Yeah. The skull and the hand, she was like, "Oh, you found them? Oh, I'm interested now."
In those exact
Spot on
words.
my voice as well.
So
You're a scat man. Magic.
Oh,
Love
Matty
it.
on club. Ah,
See the cogs turning.
okay. And is there a map for the room, or are we just going to be
Oh no, there's
imagining
a map.
it? Super. Okay, I'll wait for that to arrive. In terms of the layout of the all trades, the shenanigans that are going on in Saturday's room, is it reasonable or unreasonable to assume that somebody in the mess would be able to hear that without being prompted? So should we assume Tom and Kathy are disconnected from this, summonable to this, or probably quite aware of this?
When Ollie arrives, I'll put you all on that map. But Tom is a
Okay.
distance away, but not inaccessible. Tom will still be rolling initiative.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll be rolling initiative, and I'll be eating food on my turn. Just like, oh yeah, oh this is great.
Yeah, I'll be right there, guys.
And it's also fair to say, I
Outdone
suppose.
yourself with time, Jim. Outdone yourself.
Speaking of food,
Go on,
what are
Sally.
you all eating? What's Rick eating? What is that?
I'm eating nachos
Food.
I thought so. I wasn't sure. What
Pulled
was
pork,
meant?
or-
with pulled pork.
Ooh.
I thought you weren't having any
Say
meat
that
in your
and
house.
really-
That didn't
Yeah.
last very long.
Well, I wasn't going to have any, and so I only put half the amount in, so that Holly could have some on her half, and mine were without. But she's made it with pulled pork, so I'm not going to not eat it.
Sweet. Well, no, that'd be churlish and potentially dangerous.
Yeah, because if you don't eat it, then it'll go to waste. So you've got to eat it, actually.
It's already dead.
Into my moral obligation. And also,
That's my reason.
it would dilute my brand if I put one of these recordings up for posterity and it doesn't have my chewing just gently in the background.
Yeah.
So, any
So
other questions?
just one more question. Yeah, I do. How many? I think I dispatched 3 sisters to Saturday's room. Am I
thought it was
clear
2.
enough?
So,
Okay.
in Saturday's room, you have Saber Ray and Dagger Nix, who are on the floor, unconscious, and you have Dagger Cheaty, who is being held up by Saturday, basically passing out.
And can I ask a question about then so if we assume the unconsciousness is because they've all been choked out by this dude, that seems reasonable. What is the rules around waking them up in a universe such as this? Is it likely just going over and slapping them a few times would bring them back to?
So, under normal circumstances,
No.
if they were just knocked out by someone clunking them over the head, normal combat with a normal adversary, then you'd either have to heal them up, or if they were stable, you'd have to wait 1d4 hours for them to come round. But you don't know it. I mean, Saturday is a pretty weird looking guy. He's kind of spooky. Who knows what he's done?
It also
Racist.
depends. Have they been knocked out as in being defeated, or have they been put to sleep with some sort of magic?
You
Yeah,
have
fair.
seen.
Are they paralyzed or something? We'd have to examine their condition.
We haven't got time for that. I mean, I'll roll a medicine check as soon as the next guy, but. And then, sorry, one more question. I mean, maybe not one more question. I'll keep asking questions until Ollie appears, and possibly even beyond that. The All Trades itself is a ship of a kind. Oh, we actually had that conversation, didn't we? What sort of ship is it?
Yes, I was going to send some scale pictures, but I didn't.
You were, and then, well, that's fair enough. You got a life. In terms of the fact it's a ship full of friendly people, crew, we'll call them, for want of a word. Are any of them likely to be able to help us intervene here, or are we just assuming that they are sufficiently far away for narrative purposes?
So, there are crew knocking about. Most of them will be reasonably concerned with the efforts to get away from the consortium vessel that is chasing you down. So a lot of people will be occupied. There are some crew people around. So, for instance, you already knew that Book had gone off to do some research quietly. You had sent Old Buttons down below to check for leaks or shenanigans happening down in the hold. So he's at the very bottom of the ship. So yeah, there's crew members about. You left Boomer on deck, who is still just so happy about the cannonball. So happy. He's desperate to try that again. But yeah, a lot of the if you bring down too many people, that might have detrimental consequences for your escape.
The functioning of the ship. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So, correct me if I'm wrong. So I assumed that it was that the All Trades is fully functioned, fully staffed ship, and we've brought on as extra muscle to help with this adventure.
The ship's not going to. The ship can still function without you guys, Because it would have been different if making your character you'd have said like I am the navigator or I am the helmsman or things like that.
Yeah.
But as you were coming on in a kind of leadership-esque role, then it's more that the biggest risk is if someone on deck directing things gets taken out, or if there's a lack of clarity over orders, or something strange happens, there might be more difficulty in steering the ship. But they've got their orders. You've got some of the senior staff up there, so at the moment it's looking alright.
Have we ever seen Saturday move in a way which would suggest he is not bound by standard laws of nature and physics?
There was his goo hole.
I'm sorry, what?
There was his goo hole.
Do you remember when we found it?
No, I wasn't there that week.
Right, yeah. He lived in a swamp, and there was a moat around Madame Fortuna, or whatever we changed the name to, her house. It was surrounded by a moat of goop, and it was his goop. He was in charge of the goop.
Okay,
Well,
but
we rode
If you go in the goop, basically, if you go in the goop, you die.
okay, but that's fine. That's poisoning magic-y. What I'm asking, I suppose, is can he fly?
There are flight spells.
You've not seen him fly?
Okay.
Just imagine he's
I'll-
grow like some bug wings or something, and then just start flying around like a mosquito.
No, I don't mean like with wings. I mean like, can he levitate? Is he magic? It's just a question. Like, if he typically floats into the room, it's more likely to believe that he would have that power. If we've seen him using his legs like a Normo, then maybe less likely.
Normo.
Yeah. So you've seen
Okay,
him.
I think we
As you've
just
seen him
know
walking
that he's a
around.
bit of a weird guy.
Yeah, as you've seen him travelling around, he's not been like kind of hovering or moving smoothly. He's been walking, and his feet have been making noise on the floor. But he is a really weird guy, and he's done and said some pretty strange and sometimes scary things.
Yeah. Does Saturday wear different clothes, or does he only wear the same one suit every day?
Every day you see him, same suit, same hat, same everything.
Can I
And
check?
when I
Is it
look
the
at him,
same,
do
or is
I-
it? Has he got multiple pairs of the same outfit? Is it like a Mark Zuckerberg thing, or is it a?
Yeah.
His smell would suggest that it is the same.
Okay.
Yeah. When I look at him, do I get the impression he's left-handed or right-handed?
Definitely left-handed.
Okay.
Which hand is he holding Chitty in?
He's holding Chitty in his left hand, and he's reaching with his right hand.
Can I ask
So he
you-
has
have all
hands
his
in a
toes?
traditional sense.
And I'm now having to
Oh.
write down in big letters, remember he's left-handed, because that's the kind of annoying
I
question.
don't, I'm just trying to find I'm trying to ask the most ridiculous question. Did,
can
is his
can I
big
ask-
toe on the same level as little toe, or is it like that weird one where they go like that, or is it like that?
You've not seen his toes.
Sorry, Mandy. What were you saying?
Sorry, can somebody explain to me what heroic inspiration is, please? Because I've got it on my character sheet, but I've not even heard about it before. Apparently, Adam is heroic inspiration according to the dance that you're not seeing on the webcam.
Yeah, so humans in 2024 edition, after a long rest, they get inspiration automatically.
Oh, so it's just normal inspiration. It's not, and the heroic thing is irrelevant,
Yeah.
or
The heroic
Right.
inspiration is just the feature that the human has. It allows
Oh,
them
okay.
to gain inspiration after a long rest. Which I think you did on your way back from Belmora, so you should have inspiration right now.
I just clicked it on my thing. That was why I was checking, because I was like, oh, I don't really understand. I mean, I try and read all of this, and I've made some notes, but sometimes it just don't go in.
Yeah, something they gave to the human class because they're kind of a little bit boring now. Like, all the different races have all these, like, natural abilities, and humans, they're like, oh, they're just versatile. They can do lots of things,
Yep.
but no special ability. So now they've got heroic inspiration, and the versatile gives them a feat at level 1. So they have 3 feet. Don't all laugh at once.
I was laughing.
Yeah. Sally's playing a human in my campaign I'm starting next week.
Nice.
I'll be the boring one.
Nah, never boring.
Nah. Looking forward to it.
Huzzah!
All right, so we're finished this week then. Should we reconvene next week?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
destroyed the ship.
I can't believe all the
great
things that
combat.
happened.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, half an hour, I didn't realise so much could happen.
Who
How did
knew
you
it was
come up
4
with
ships
it?
inside one? Oh my
I
god.
know, and I mean, Rick's
Yeah.
face has been incredible.
Yeah, you should have seen it, Ollie. Saturday turned into Sunday. It was a whole thing.
Oh, I love
Lovely
it.
work.
Days of the week.
How you doing?
Ah, don't ask.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
That good.
Anyway,
In that case, let's fuck up some creepy dudes. I'm going to put you on this map. My request is, there's some coloured blocks. I don't know if you can move them, but please don't try. Just don't. You'll see why.
I'm
Right.
assuming they're covering something.
Yes. So, you might have to change your zoom. We are on the left.
Oh.
And you should see in one of the rooms, we have Saturday with Dagger Cheaty, you have Saber Ray and Dagger Nix on the floor. Edge has burst through the door and is prone because of a failed check. Roger and Jim are just outside the door, and down to the south, in the where the food is being prepared, we have Kathy hanging out, and we have Tom there too. And we've got a little mage hand that has been chopping up veg. I couldn't get one that imitated chopping up veg, so there's one that's just weirdly pulsating.
Oh, looks
And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative, please. And I'm going to open my Saturday appropriate wine.
Nice.
Oh, I heard the cluck, cluck, cluck as well. Very good. Sounds delicious.
Right, let me...
I would quite like to use initiative swap and swap my place with Tom, please.
Okay.
I'm sure Tom will be willing.
Sure. Is that an ability you have? Oh, okay.
I found that while I was reading. It's very exciting.
Okay, so
Is that a thing? I assume I can do it now because it's immediately after you roll initiative.
your initiative is 4. Okay,
Excellent.
so Tom is able to hear the kerfuffle of Edge bursting in and Saturday basically going, what you doing, boy? Why are you bursting in here? It's my room. You send these people in to kill me. This what happens. Consequences, baby. So you're able to hear that there's shit happening. What would Tom like to do?
Tom would shout, "I'll be there in a minute," and he's going to continue eating some food.
Awesome.
Well done, Mandy.
I knew that was a good thing.
Are you readying any actions, or are you just eating and chatting to Kathy?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's just having a little break. You know, he's not in 100% condition right now.
It's very true. Very true. Jim.
I'm assuming Jim's food doesn't have any magical properties, so I don't get a bit of health from this. Where is Jim? I just see a black screen. Is he there? Did he have to run out a second? Or do you bet he's gone to get an alcoholic drink after hearing you pour wine?
I didn't notice it go black, but it's still on because there's a little mark on the left.
Yeah.
In the chance that it buys a little bit extra time for him to come back, can I ask a question? Because I'm reading this thing about Cunning Strike, and it talks. I'll put it in there. It talks about this cost of 1d6. I don't understand what the cost is in. What's the unit of that?
When you do sneak attack, you have 3d6 damage, but you can give one of the d6 up and do the Cunning Strike thing. So you've got poison, trip, or withdraw. Is that right? Oh my god, I learned something!
One of us.
So instead of doing 3d6 damage, you'll do 2d6 damage plus one of these effects.
Rick is so proud.
I spent so long reading that the other day, and I've written notes about it.
I think part of the problem is because I'm using it off the Roll20 interface. What I didn't realise is it looks like I've got 5 spells, but actually it's 1 spell with 5 possible effects, and then it's I think they could have laid it out better.
Yeah, it needs to be like on a little tree, doesn't it? Like you've got this, and then you've got these ones. But the poison one only works if you've got a poisoner's kit as well. So if you think, oh, I'm going to poison somebody, you haven't got one, then it doesn't do nothing.
I've got a poisoner's kit, but I haven't made any efforts to prepare it, so I'm assuming I don't just have live poisons sat in my bag as well. Is that? I mean, I can say I do and see if Rick believes me.
I mean,
I don't genuinely think Saturday's poisonable, but that's just Edge's going in suggestion.
I mean, if you want
He's
to
back.
have poisons, I mean, you might know a guy.
It's your turn, Ollie.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably know several guys on the ship.
Right, Ollie, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, in case you hadn't spotted it, the position of the skull is here.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, just to let you know, we can't move the rectangles, so you're all good.
What rectangles? Oh, right.
I love the fact you tried.
I just went to see if I could select them. And I couldn't.
Right, so
okay,
Jim is
good.
going to... Jim's going to step in. And so these are all incapacitated, yeah?
They are on the ground. They seem unconscious.
Okay. Jim's going to say... oh, Jesus, I can't remember his voice. What the hell's going on here then? Nope, that's not Jim.
That was?
Yeah.
Was it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you go.
What the hell's
Oh,
going on
Tom.
here? Saturday, what have you done to him?
They attacked me. They attacked me, so I defended myself. They gonna stay down. I'm gonna deal with this one. Then I'm gonna take that skull, and I'm gonna be away. Cause I'm through with you motherfuckers. You said I was part of the crew. Then you do this.
You are part of the crew, Saturday.
And he will look directly at you, Jim. And he will say, I had a feeling he'd betray you.
Jim would just be like, whoa, 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 calm down, calm down. Everyone needs to calm down. And with that, has Jim played Saturday a song before? He hasn't really, has he? I think he'd whop out his flute, because he's usually got his little flute to hand. Whop out his flute, and he would start playing. Some sort of Southern drawl music, some sort of Southern drawl tune.
In the bayou. In the bayou.
And with that, the background, out of nowhere, it's gonna start being background. Bo, 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 bo. And he's gonna start with his whistle. Do 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 do. Bo, bo. And it's going to break into an unearthly chorus.
Okay.
On a failure, the creature becomes friendly to you for as long
Oh,
as it
please
can
fail.
hear the music.
That would be brilliant.
And we're out of initiative order. Saturday becomes Jim's pet, and we all go back to the canteen. Rick throws his wine through the window.
I am very happy to do a charisma saving throw.
What's your spell save, DC?
I bet it's lower than 18.
Yeah, it won't be 18.
It'd be the top of your spell sheet.
15. It's 15.
He's only rolled 1 dice. We normally roll 2 for things. Is that normal?
Hang on. Oh, I've changed that. That was not normal. That was unintentional. Yeah, I've changed that now. But he passes.
Ooh. He gets a +5 on charisma checks. Be careful doing charisma against him.
Anything else that Jim is doing?
Yeah, let me just take his spell slot away. And then... I don't think... I forgot what his bonus action was. You know what, yeah. I think... How ropey are the sisters looking?
They're not bleeding out, but they look unresponsive to the world around
them. Okay. Probably wouldn't. He's not going to. He's just going to keep his tune and oh, that's handy. And he's going to just this music's going off and everything. He's going to be breaking in little tunes of now it's Saturday, and he's going to basically say he needs to calm down and try and calm Saturday down a little bit. We need to get to the bottom of it. Don't you think? This all seems a bit strange. In between the music, obviously, but I've got no background music to do this to.
I like to style, boy, but I ain't stopping.
And then he's going to cast Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, you know what? No, he's not. No, he's not. Gonna leave it at that. That's his guy.
Okay, Edge, you are prone, so take half your movement to stand up, or you can stay prone.
Okay, so can I just play this out as a possible set of actions?
Yep.
Can I scrabble to my feet, getting to the skull?
Yep.
Use a bonus action of fast hands to throw the skull to Roger.
Okay.
And then, how much movement do I get in total?
So, you'll take half your movement to stand up. So
yeah, and
so
I
you'll
get
stand up with 15, so you can move further 15.
Okay.
With your you're part rogue, aren't you?
I am entirely rogue.
Oh, entirely rogue. So then you can, if you want to use your cunning action to then dash as well, your full movement, and then you could also dash, or you can do an action.
But so what I'd like to do is run to the skull, throw the skull to Roger, and then separately dash and try and either trip or possibly disarm whatever the thing that's most likely to get Saturday to release Chitty from his grasp.
Okay.
And I'm prepared to roll whatever dice you feel is suitable for that.
So, let's see. So you can move to there. You can pick up. So I'm going to say that it's going to be an action if you want to throw the skull in a way that Roger has any chance of catching it, or just as a free action, you can roll it along the floor in his general direction. Sorry. So it's 15. Then you can stay prone and go for his legs, but you'll be attacking at disadvantage, or you can use half your movement to stand up. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, so you've moved that, so you'd have to use your cunning action to stand up, but yeah, then you can grapple or attack. Saturday. All those things will work.
So I would roll the skull to Roger and shout, Roger, get rid of this. So I'm guessing I'm rolling it to like there. Yeah, perfect. And then my guess is I've sort of stumbled up and I'm trying to almost rugby tackle Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, so you can go to there and you can so you can either try and grapple, which is a your strength against Saturday's strength or dex, or you can, if you make a successful unarmed strike, then you can choose to grapple as well. So whichever you think you would be best at, or you can just
honestly,
try and
none of
attack
these
him and
things.
hope that he turns his attention to you.
I think I'm probably trying to act more as a distraction than a significant force of whatever. As in, if he bats me away, he can't be doing that while holding, presumably, Chitty.
He's got two arms.
Yes, but we've already discovered he's left-handed, right? So he's going to focus the priority. Okay, so sorry, which one do I? So I unarmed strike.
So
can I do that?
Well, it's up to you. You can either do an athletics check, which we contested against Primor's also athletics, or you can do an unarmed strike, and if you hit, you can choose to grapple. It's whichever you think is be more successful. Or if you've got a ranged weapon, you can keep your distance, fire at him, and hope that's a distraction as well.
No, I think Edge would be too keen to try and protect Chitty, so I'll do the athletics one.
Okay. Against mine.
Ooh, just.
I can use luck, I think, to make that a disadvantage for him.
So we always take the first one when it's showing to. So he rolled a 7.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
So yeah, he's grappled.
It's safe to say Edge would have no idea what to do at this point.
So Primor Saturday drops Chitty to the ground, and yeah, his attention is solely on you now.
That wasn't what I wanted.
You wanted to be the distraction. It worked.
No, I wanted to free Chitty.
And yeah, that worked. So
cool.
Let me just put in here. So his speed is 0. So he has disadvantage on attacks on anyone except for you. You can move Saturday.
How far can I move him? Hang on. Every foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, unless
So
you're...
half
Okay.
your half your movement.
Cool. I mean, I'm out of
So
movement this
rather than
turn.
every square is usually 5 feet, but now it's 10 feet.
That's fine. Okay. And I'd say something like, "You don't mess with my team, Saturday. These are my boys. My boys." Or something while grappling, I don't know. And that's my turn.
Super. They're your boys, are ya? They're your boys. Wouldn't you like to meet some of my boys? Come on, boys, let's be having you. And with his free hand, now that he's not holding duty, he takes off his hat. And he goes. And you see just a smoke fly out in a particular direction. And I'm going to roll a d6. I'm going to put this on that layer, and I'm going to roll a d6.
I wonder if the cobalt they put in there is going to come out.
So, a 1. Is that shown up?
Not yet.
So 1? Yeah, that's... you've got off quite lightly. So that is... claw that will materialize.
Oh, that. Oh, I see.
Materialize.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's this hat.
I will do that one. Initiative 12. Perfect. Okay, so that is its bonus action, and it's going to attack you, Edge. You will be right up against it. I'm gonna go easy on you this time. And he is going to club you with a staff that materializes in his hand. And does a 17 hit?
How do I tell? Is it more than my armor class?
Yeah, same one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it does.
I'll take 9 bludgeoning damage. Roger.
He's strong.
It's your go.
Oh, so conflicted because I've got 2 very different things I can do and I can't do both of them. Right.
Flip a coin.
Okay. Roger is going to drip some mushroom goo into his mouth because Roger is sick of being the little kid on the boat that nobody paid any attention to. All the while, earlier on, everybody was arguing amongst themselves. Just ignored me. I knew the bad juju was coming. So I am going to eat or drink, my mushroom, because I would like to become the big purple necromancer thing again, please. Or whatever it was.
You are the purple Edwin Fungus Necrohulk.
Necrohulk, that's it.
And that fit through the doors?
I was... yeah,
So
it's
it
fine.
can
I'll just
fit through the doors, but the doors are difficult to get through, so movement is halved for that particular square.
Okay, I would like to get over to Saturday. I'm pretty certain I can still do that, even if my movement is halved.
So it's only halved through the door, so that's 10 foot to get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can
that's
do
fine.
that.
I've got 40.
Yeah.
Yep. And I would like to attempt to pick Saturday up and throw him out of the window where the big hand is coming through.
This one here.
Yes.
Okay.
Would it be reasonably assumed that Edge would stop grappling him in that circumstance?
Say, Edge, if you'd like to, you can let go rather than be carried with him. Yeah.
Because my aim is that as Saturday departs the boat, he takes the scary hand person with him. That would be the aim.
So you'd have to do
Just
a
a
couple of
mechanic
steps.
thought.
Oh, sorry, go on, Matty.
If Edge is grappling Saturday, if you make an unarmed strike in attempt to grapple, it will be at advantage because he's currently grappled. But then, could they then have that to swap the grapple? Or would he have to let go? I don't know.
You could have 2 grapples.
It's just if he's grappled, he's at disadvantage.
I think I'm going to say that only one of you can grapple. But you can try and overtake the grapple, if you'd like, from Edge by doing that. So you can either do your athletics contested, or you can do an unarmed strike. It is up to you.
Would the unarmed strike be at advantage, though?
Yes, it would.
He's currently grappled. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. How do I do that, please? I'm really
just
so...
double check.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, while you have the grapple condition, you experience following effects. Attacks affect you have disadvantage attack rolls against target. Actually, looking at it, it does not say anything about other attacks having advantage on me.
Oh, right.
No, it's no. The attack will not be at advantage.
No, I'm grappling you. The attack against you from somebody else is not at advantage.
That's correct. So I have disadvantage on my attacks. So if I were to attack the Necrohulk, I'd have to do that at disadvantage.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is a 2024 rules thing. Attacks against me, it's just as easy to. It's no easier to hit me than it was before.
Does my initiative do anything to change any of this? My inspiration.
Sorry, your inspiration. If you use your inspiration, you can do your roll at advantage, either an attack or the contested check.
Ooh. And is my attack me trying to lump him out the window? Is that?
Now your attack is just a grapple.
Oh, okay.
Then you'll have to drag him to the window, and then try and hoik
even
him
though
out
I'm the size of the room.
Yeah.
I'm quite big, you know.
I recommend going for the check, because you have a +4 to your athletics.
Let's do that. So how do I do what I need to do?
So you open up the fungus character sheet and then just click where it says athletics +4.
Okay. Are you using your inspiration?
Yes, because I am the world's biggest fucking most purple mushroom guy.
Okay.
And I am inspiration itself.
Okay, roll it again.
Inspiration.
I'll take whichever's higher. Oh, 10. Okay, so that is contested against my athletics.
You rolled a 6 and then you rolled a 4.
And I rolled a crit. So the grapple doesn't work, I'm afraid.
Damn it. Oh well, instead of big mushroom.
Yeah, that's very true.
Can I still interact with an object? I can still do that bit, can't I?
Depends to what extent. What are you trying to do?
I just want to swing round with my mop, which is obviously always with me because I am Roger and a Necrohulk. And I'd like to just stick the end of my mop in the skull and yeet it out of the door.
Your mop and all your possessions are absorbed into your form.
Oh, okay, all right. I wasn't aware of that. That's fine then. I'm just going to stay in the middle of the room like a big tree.
Tom, you having a lovely time down there?
Tom's heard a bit more noise since last time. He's like, oh, what's this fucking racket they're making? God. All right, I guess I'll go and have a look. Kathy, make sure the food isn't burned while I'm gone. And he's going to dash.
Okay, young man. I hope you have a jolly good time and don't die. I've grown rather fond of you. You're quite easy on the eye.
And he's going to dash over there.
You can see a little undead hand scuttling on the floor, heading towards the room.
What the fuck are they doing over there? Why is there a hand?
The hand just goes.
Fuck you, you cunt.
Alexa set off his light to 30%.
I do have a ranged attack. I am going to throw a dart at this hand because it just flipped me off.
Go for it.
Wait, no, is dash an action? Or is it bonus action? I can't remember.
Dash is an action.
Okay, then I can't.
Okay.
You should have looked at it then. God. I'll get to you in 10 seconds when I can move again.
Jim, we are back to you. There was a skull that was rolled away from Saturday. Roger stepped over it in Hulk form.
Yeah. Is it very clear that he's using this skull? Is the skull doing anything?
At the moment, the skull doesn't look like it's doing anything at all. Roger told you guys that Saturday was like Saturday's thoughts were like trying to interact with it, like kind of wake up. Why won't you wake up? How can I get you to wake up? But as it rolls along the floor, it just rolled normally. It's not glowing. It's not moving. It's just sitting there.
Jim would probably be more concerned about the sisters right now, and their current situation. What do you do about that? They're not in anything critical, but
Chitty was dropped. What state is Chitty in, actually? I'm not sure we got that. Is she unconscious?
She looks at the moment the same, in the same state as Ray and Nyx, but is not going to have her neck snapped in the immediate future.
That's positive, right?
The cloud.
Yeah,
Wins a win.
That's plus. He's not got to that. Okay.
Does Edge still have him grappled if Roger failed to check?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. You know what? Jim is actually just going to try it again. He's going to use his bonus action to try and beguile Saturday. Because he's not going to stop playing the whole time. He's just going to be playing through.
Okay. So, what was that? Charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Charisma save. 23.
Okay. Yeah. In which case, Jim's. Yeah, Jim's going to pick up the skull, knowing that Saturday is interested in it.
Okay. As soon as you pick it up, he is very much. He clocks it. Give that back to me, boy. You don't know what you're messing with. It's mine. I want it.
It's going to go, what, this little thing? What if I was to throw it out the window?
Easier for me to get back than you, boy.
What if I was to have a little chat with it?
He doesn't say anything to that.
Jim is going to regret this. that Jim is going to whisper to the skull. In his normal whispering way. Does it work? Well, first he's going to say, "Hey, is anyone out there in there?"
Okay, I'm going to have to quickly Google something here because this could be important.
Got to be a good Simon Riggs having to Google it.
Yeah.
We're fully outside of the lore at this point.
In the realms of the unknown.
Riggs,
Right
like,
to the wizard.
what happens if someone casts magic message on a skull that has a soul in it, and then there's like he's on the D&D forums, there's like 100 replies. This is what I did.
I like the idea there's like live DM support for these kind of things.
Yeah, there should be.
Well, it used to be the handy resource was the Twitter feed of Chris Perkins, the lead designer of D&D, who answered a lot of questions. I'm going to need you to be very specific about what you're messaging and how and what language.
Jim didn't hear Saturday talking in a language, did he?
No, Ratscrub. Roger just said that he didn't understand what was being said. So Roger heard stuff being said by Saturday, but didn't understand in what language he was talking.
And Roger understands Common, Dwarfish, Goblin, Halfling, and Thieves' Cant, if that helps narrow things down a bit.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. Jim can only speak Common and Halfling, which is unusual considering how much he's travelled. He's not one that paid attention to what people were saying, really. Just nod and give them food.
Yeah. I assume he was doing the one talking more than the others.
Yeah, to be. He was yapping all the time. So he's going to say in Common, and he's going to he's literally going to go, "Hello, is anyone in there? What's going on?"
Astinga unter Polachir.
Was that out loud or in Jim's head?
That is only Jim can hear that.
Okay.
Can Jim?
Oh, can't you use your book to understand something like you did in the cave?
No, that's comprehend language, which has to. Oh no, right? Yeah, any language that you hear. Oh, I thought it was only written. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see signed. Huh.
That's quite a useful spell.
So is that active right now, or does that have to be triggered by something else?
I'm pretty sure that needs to be triggered. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah.
You have to cast it.
I have to cast it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, useful information. You have had that response in your head.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else that Jim is doing, holding the skull, other than kind of?
Yeah.
See you guys. Got some shiny.
Yeah, he's doing exactly that. He didn't expect a response. He's kind of doing it as a bit of a joke. He's going to go to the place he knows best.
You should be able to move the skull token, so you can take that with you.
Cool. So he's only got 1, 2. He can actually only move there. So he's only got 25 foot of movement.
Just a question about the window. Is the window broken or is the window open?
The window is open.
Okay.
I assume that white bit is the hand.
That is a hand just grabbing on. It has not moved a bit.
So Jim's used his action, his bonus action, and his movement. He's done.
Okay. Edge, you are
Sorry,
still
and the
grappled.
hand has not moved at all in this time that we could see.
This one here at the window, no, it has just been clutched on.
And so I'm imagining a 4-paned thing of glass. How is that opened? Is it, or how is the window?
So it's hinged on the south edge, as you're looking at the map, open outwards, with the hand grabbing onto the frame from the outside at the bottom corner.
So if you were to close it, you'd close it onto the hand from the outside.
So we have ship, open window, hand.
I'm unclear where you're. What are you drawing? Cool. Okay, right. Yeah, seen it. Right, and that hand has not moved at all. So that person is just hanging there.
The hand has not moved at all.
I mean, you assume
that seems strange
on the other end of the hand.
Could I mean, typically, yes. Yes, I always assume there's a person. Like I always assume there's a ceiling in a room I walk into. Okay, so another question, please. Did Saturday put his hat back on his head?
Yes. After he blew the smoke, the hat went back to his head.
Cool. And the act of being in a grapple with somebody, am I allowed to just disengage that?
Yes.
Or do I have to? Okay, cool. So, am I able, could I attempt to take Saturday's hat off his head and jump out the window? I've got some more questions as a result of this first answer.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Cool. Okay. What I would be intending to do is to take the hat to piss Saturday off and to investigate the hand by basically sort of vaulting through the window and then grabbing hold of whoever's the hand is.
Okay, so we're gonna need a
bigger boat.
I'm gonna say that you are going to have to you're either going to try and do a sleight of hand if you are trying to kind of distract and then kind of pull round the other side, or if you're going for just brute strength knocking it off, then you're going to have to make an attack.
It's on the assumption that that Saturday, is distracted by the skull having been doing its thing. Jim would just sort of float round, grab the hat, and pirouette backwards out of the window, but with the intention of grabbing whoever's doing that. He'd be wearing the hat on his head.
So yeah, so you'd still have to make an attack, successful attack, or a sleight of hand against him.
Yeah.
To see if you get the hat off.
Should we do that first?
Yep, and then you can go towards the window. Oh, okay.
It's my hat, boy.
So I would have to do dexterity against that, I think.
Oh, well, wasn't that 20?
And I think that would be a dexterity saving throw, I think, which is at advantage. 23.
Good roll.
Yeah.
A good roll.
Wait, you both rolled nat 20s. He couldn't have beat it. He never would have beat it.
But the thing is, where's he gone? He's pretty tough, this guy. He has legendary resistances, and so yeah, it was a good plan. He's gonna choose to, like, you don't know how you hand touched it, but somehow it's just gone. You might not have come across legendary resistance before. It's something that bosses have, and they can just choose to pass failed saves a certain number of times. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Edge had this plan.
Yep.
He reaches he gets his hands round the hat, and as he moves away, the hat is no longer with him, and he's now somewhat confused. Is that a...
Yes, so you can deduce from this that there is some kind of magical love that hat. There is some kind of magical supernatural presence going on here that is confounding normal
At
physics.
affinity. Okay.
Legendary resistances are finite.
They better be.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I think Edge is now so confused that he's likely to try and carry on with his original insane plan.
Yep.
Can he basically get to roughly here, jump for the window, and then as he's doing that, grab what he assumes to be the arm of the hand, and he's aiming to come sort of level with whoever it is and say, "Hello, who are you?"
Okay. So as you get there and grab the hand, you are able to look out the window and see who it is.
Ooh.
Hopefully you can see that. I will make the token big so you can see.
Yeah.
You recognise this figure.
Never seen him before.
From the image in the knife.
But this is also the assassin that we think slit the throat of Samuel Hatham.
There's a flash of white hair. It makes sense. And as you get close, you hear...
Coincidence.
I'm not here for you. I'm here for the others. You value your life. Stay out of my way. And they are kind of just clutched on, looking very comfortable, holding onto the window frame with one hand. They've got their other hand on the hull, and they are hanging out there.
Edge's main concern would be what the others meant.
That's good.
Specifically, would it be the sisters?
I mean, she killed a consortium. Maybe that's who they are.
You would, let's see,
because they're not friends, are they? I think we discovered originally.
Tom can't see this.
Not yet.
No. If you'd like, you can make me an insight check.
I would always like.
Yeah, you don't get a huge amount of information from that.
Okay. Ah, flippity gibbered. So hang on, at this stage, I've run round the back of Saturday. Presumably Saturday's aware he's made some sort of saving thing. So right, hang on. Step back. I've been grappling him. The Necrohulk's come and done something, so his attention is drawn roughly southwards, and then Jim has taken the skull and run off, again also southwards. So I'm assuming that while Saturday will have been aware he's being grappled, his attention's more south than north. So potentially I'm now behind him?
Yes, mechanically, in D&D, it doesn't make a difference. You're still in base-to-base contact, but yeah, you could assume that he's behind you, but it won't give you any particular advantage.
Well, my question was sort of, could I attempt to... Could I hide? No, that's ridiculous.
It's also an action. You've already used your action.
Oh, my action was taking the hat, was it?
Yeah.
Fudge.
If you have to do a skill check, it can kind of... That was your action.
You can
okay.
You can hide as a cunning action.
Oh, you do have your cunning action, yes.
So you can hide or dash.
Hey, you could jump under the covers and try and hide.
Could I attempt to wake Chitty as part of some sort of bonus action? I'm thinking a slap of the face, in a way that wasn't intended to cause damage.
I'll allow. Give me a medicine check.
I would like to use a luck point to make that into a with advantage.
That's sensible. So you slap her in the face gently and gentlemanly, and you can see that there's what's wrong with her doesn't seem to be physical. It seems to be something about her interaction with Saturday that is making her immobile. So, she's not, she's stable. She's not imminently going to die. She's not making death saving throws. But you feel like you cannot rouse her, and there's something not right about that.
Okay. So would it be reasonable to assume that the sisters are out of play while this encounter goes on, and Saturday's hat and other things may be irremovable?
So Saturday's hat's not irremovable. It's just he's very good at keeping it on his head. You don't know whether the sisters are out of play for the encounter. There's things you could try and do to lessen Saturday's influence over them.
Okay. Fine. I think my turn is up.
Okay. The crawling claw is going to go towards its nearest assailant, which is Jim, and it is going to try and slap Jim. Does a 12 hit you? I don't think it does.
No.
Okay. It is Saturday's go. Saturday is going to take off his hat again, blow smoke, and roll a d6. 5. Let's see what was behind door number 5. And a skeleton owlbear comes. Let's go north, I think. Yep, that will go there. Skeletal owlbear. 2 character sheets. Initiative. That's all good. So that was his bonus action. And he's going to club the Necro Hulk once, and he's going to club Edge once. So this is against Necro Hulk. 11 misses, and Edge 26 will hit. So you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
He's walked away.
No, Edge is
I can still hear you.
Okay.
9 bludgeoning damage. You just get out of my way. I just want the skull and I'll be gone. Nobody has to die. Roger / Necro Hulk. It is your go.
Right, I would like to hit Saturday with my Rotting Slam attack, please.
Okay. 18 will hit.
And he makes 2 attacks because it's a multi-attack thing,
Yep.
I think, if I'm reading that right.
11 will miss, but the first one attacks, so that's 3 and 2, so yeah, he takes some damage.
Can I also grapple him so he can't walk towards the door? Or is that not something I
if
can do?
you've used
as a
your
trick?
attacks.
Okay, no, that's fine. I wasn't sure. I'm
Cool.
just going to stand menacingly in between him and the door.
Okay. Tom.
Does Roger still get cunning action while in necroform?
Nope. Afraid not.
No.
Right. Not very much on the
Uh,
character sheet at all.
I mean,
Tom's...
if you're willing to take the hit, you could block the door with your body.
Tom's
There's still time.
going to head over to the hand. He's going, oh, you fucking little thing. And he is going to... he's going to stomp on it, so... unarmed strike. That.
7 will miss.
Yeah. Extra attack.
Oh!
Hey.
I mean... You don't know how a hand can cry, but just before this thing just crunches under your foot, you just think, that poor little thing. You've killed the crawling claw.
No. God, fucking horrible things. What's going on in there, Jim?
Oh, it's all gone south.
Well, we're going east.
Southeast. It's all gone southeast.
No, we were going northeast because if you go southeast, we hit the land.
It doesn't matter, Tom. Get in there.
All right. So what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'll fish movement up to there. And I'll shout into the room. Alright, Tom's on his way. I'ma fucking sort this shit out.
Finally.
Okay.
Oh wait, Jim, that was some good food. I'm ready to fight now.
Excellent.
Oh, stomach.
Sorting something. So it is Jim's go.
Hello. So, Jim is going south. No, Jim is Jim is moving 25 foot, skull in hand, and he is carrying one skull in one hand, whipping out his book in the other, and reading his recipes, knowing full well what happened last time. And that means he is casting. I did it. No, sorry, click the wrong one. Didn't mean to click that. Comprehend languages.
Okay. You cast comprehend languages.
Mm-hmm. And with his bonus action, he hasn't got a free hand. He's not going to try on his flute. There's still ominous music happening all around him and all around the entire boat.
Yeah.
Just sounds, background sounds of the bayou and like deep south vocals.
In the bayou. In the bayou.
And then he's going to, with his bonus action, where is it? You notice, he did notice Tom weren't all that ready for combat. With his bonus action. Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, cool. It's going to do it. Oh, press the wrong thing. Hold on. There you go. On Tom.
Thank you.
Okay, so you've cast comprehend languages. So for the next
Hour.
For the next hour, is it? You can comprehend everything you hear, and then you cast healing word. Cool. Edge.
Cool. So, question: does Edge already understand a rank higher than Saber in the Sisters?
You've hung out with them enough to know that there is a rank higher than Saber.
Do I know the name of it?
Yes, if you bear with me.
It was
Let me get my list.
Scimitar.
Okay. Scimitar's lower. I just checked my notes.
Oh, was it lower? Right. Who was the Scimitar that we had?
Scimitar Freya.
Freya.
So above Saber, there is Falchion and Bastard.
Do you love a good bastard sword?
And for slight follow-up question, because I appreciate this is slightly deviation, are there any sisters who are not sisters? Have there ever been any male sisters that he is aware of?
Not the OF.
Cool. Okay. So Edge has got two. Second. The brothers. Yeah. Edge has two thoughts. Okay, so what Edge would like to do is to jump over Chitty's body and end up around about here.
Yep.
As he is doing that, he would very much like to grab for the hat again.
Yep, you can do that.
How do I do that?
So
I forget which.
that'll be the same, either an attack or a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Bosh.
Okay, and I did a dexterity saving throw last time, so I shall do that again at advantage. Dex. 22.
And I can use my luck again to make you roll that at disadvantage.
Ooh, okay. So that would be an 11.
Go on, use your voodoo again.
No, you know what? This time, for now, you have his hat.
Cool.
Nice.
I always keep one, because I know some fucker is going to cast blindness deafness. I always keep one spare. So yeah, you have his hat.
Cool.
He's only got one left.
And then can I use mimicry to shout, "I am Bastard Edge. Sisters, wake and come to my aid." And I'd probably put the hat on as I said that.
You put the hat on.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd be wearing the pigeon trench coat as well, just for
So.
full reference.
So. As you make me a persuasion check at advantage, or intimidation. It's up to you. 22. Okay. So I'm going to say that you are going to see that this has some reaction from them, and they start crawling out the door. They start leaving, and you hear them kind of mutter as they go, get away from him, we need to get away from him, then we can awake, get away from him, then we can fight. So they are crawling, so they are trying their best to get away, and they will keep on doing that. As you
Oh, that's been good.
As you put the hat on, it was, yeah, imaginative solutions will always be, they'll never just be thrown down. As you put on the hat, you can feel a weird feeling, like it's something deep within you is being drawn up into this hat. And I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
And I'd like to use luck to make that an advantage as well.
How many luck points do you have?
That's it now.
I
I've used my 3.
That was wise. You felt like if you didn't keep your composure and keep your sense of self, a piece of you might have been lost to the hat while you were wearing it. You feel like wearing the hat, you feel pretty powerful. But you definitely feel like there's a risk. So you've done your movement, you've done your action. You have a bonus action if you wish to use it, if you have anything to use on.
Can I use the bonus action to get further away from Saturday?
So
cunning
do you have any
action
movement?
dash.
Do you have any movement left? You didn't use much movement, so you can use your
I
bonus
barely
action.
moved at all.
So you can use your bonus action to. So you moved 15 feet, or 10 feet. So you can use your bonus action to your cunning action, sorry, to disengage, and then do the rest of your movement.
I haven't really ever engaged, to be honest. I just nicked his hat.
So if you're in base-to-base contact, if you then you are engaged. So if you were to just move, he'd take an opportunity attack against you. With your cunning action, you can disengage, and you can finish the rest of your movement. So you can move another 20 feet.
You see, that's Rick being nice to you.
Rick's
Usually
being
he
super
wouldn't
generous.
tell you that you should disengage. He'd let you move away and go. He takes an opportunity attack.
I sense that wearing the hat is probably enough of a curse in itself, but there we are. Right, I'm heading. Would I head for the door? No, I'd probably be there, like sort of helping. I don't know. Probably if there was a place I could stand that was like there, I'd be like trying to guide the sisters out doing their thing while this is happening, and hoping that Roger's going to solve it. Be like, Roger, hold the fort.
If you hold down the Alt key, you can move off the grid without snapping to the grid. You want to put him like there, yeah.
So Skeletal Owlbear is going down the corridor and is going to hold an action, or ready an action.
Sorry, he'll get to use it very soon.
It is Saturday's go. And you've taken his hat away. He's not happy about that. So he's going to start off. I said I was going easy on you. I was going to let you go. Now you stole from me. These are all against Necrohulk. Get out of my way, little boy.
No, I don't want you to hit me, you horrible scully man.
So you take 10, 16, 25 bludgeoning damage, please.
Ow.
Good job you're in Necrohulk form.
Yeah.
And he's going to move around to here. You're going to give that back to me. Give me back my hat, boy. And give me that skull. Roger, it's your go.
I can't remember how to take my HP down. I'm really sorry.
So just select your token. The boxes will come up at the top. Where it says 65, just select that, then hit minus 25. And enter and it'll come off.
Yeah, it would help if I didn't have one of the other tools selected, really, but there we go.
And it's your go.
Right. Okay. I would like to chuck a spore bomb into the corner of this room, because I think with where the ladies are and where my homie is, I think I can just get the dude out of the window and Saturday without injuring anybody else. So he's got a 20 foot radius. I think I might be misreading this. I'm looking at things that I don't really understand. I think I can throw it 60 feet and it's got a cone or a sphere of 20 feet of damage.
Okay, so let me...
You'd get the sisters.
Ah, balls. I thought I'd measured it right.
That is a cool thing.
Oh, that Alec key's pretty cool. If you threw it right into the corner, if you ignore the grid, I think it works.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like right in the corner, because everybody's moved back enough now.
Or is it a radius of 20 feet or diameter of 20 feet?
Hang on, I'll press it and you can tell me what you think.
Hashtag maths.
Maths is the mighty power that can see the doing.
That'd be
20-foot sphere, which is just that.
Yeah, so that's radius 20 foot.
Oh, okay, cool. Right.
Yeah, so if you do it right
That
in the
changes
corner,
everything.
yeah, you can do that. So
Can I move it down a little bit to potentially hit Saturday?
Saturday's in it.
Good.
Oh, wait,
yes,
sorry.
I would like to do that, please.
Uh,
So I've got to roll 8d6 for damage. Is that
you
right?
are also in it.
Ah, hell, I'm collateral damage, me.
Okay, cool. So that is a con saving throw.
DC 15.
Meets it. And Vokken.
Sorry.
Where did Vokken go?
Ooh, we got a name. Ocken.
Wow, that's a name.
21.
Comes up when it's collected.
My dice don't like me tonight.
Have we heard the name Rocken before?
Not
yes,
in this
I feel like I
game.
have.
In World of Warcraft.
Vokken is the name of the very first D&D character I ever played as, and this is them.
It's Rix, Zabbix, and everything else.
Didn't you say they were a drow, didn't you say?
Just to
I
confirm,
think you said they were.
I don't cause
Lore
any
Master
damage
Matty.
because the
Well, I think
Constitution
he's
saving throw is
mentioned.
too high.
I think he's mentioned his first character before.
Sorry, say again, Mandy?
So I don't cause any damage because you've won both Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, let me just double check that. Yes, I think that is correct.
Awesome.
In the spirit of the things that are happening, is it possible I can just note now for the record that Edge would shout, leave the guy at the window towards Roger, as in, leave the guy at the window, go for Saturday.
Oh yeah, you
No,
can
the question
absolutely
is-
say that.
Is that spore bomb lingering, or is it one time?
Just double checking.
The more Rick has to Google, the better we're doing, right?
Success is
You're right.
a successful save is half damage.
Oh,
So roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's 8d6 and it'll be half damage.
8. Wow.
woo!
So 25. So
12?
Do I take 12 as well, or not? Do we work that out?
12.
Did you roll Constitution save?
You need to roll your Constitution saving throw.
Please hold while I locate where that is.
Top of the screen, next to Con's ability.
And it does not linger.
Ooh.
You beat it, so you take half damage as well. So you take 12 damage.
That's me.
Good air.
Okay, Tom, you've just stood on a claw. You've got a skeletal owlbear who has walked and is got an action readied in front of you, and you've got three sisters crawling towards the door.
So, after Tom stepped on the hand and Jim kind of ran off with the skull, he was planning on heading through the door to sort stuff out, but then this just skeletal monstrosity just walked down the corridor. And then Tom's like, what? He's very confused right now. But it looks like it put up a good fight. And
Yeah.
he gets the impression that it's going to join in the fight if he doesn't stop it. So Tom's going to step up in melee range. I assume that triggers the readied action.
It does, and you take 11 piercing damage.
Fuck, I should have raged first.
Don't leave your rage at home.
That's 11. Then Tom goes into a rage.
Yeah. Oops.
And yeah, I'm going. Yeah, you're just gonna start punching. So attack.
12
Does a
not
12
hit,
hit?
I'm afraid.
Do I have? I thought I had a thing to add to attack rolls, but I don't. It's only damage. Okay, never mind. Then I'll extra attack. Fuck off. This isn't fair.
That's a miss.
And yeah, he'll just swing and a miss, and then another miss. And yeah, oh fuck you, you fucking nimble skeleton.
The owlbear just kind of looks down at itself and has somehow a look in its eyes of, I'm a massive chunk of skeleton, I'm not nimble.
Tom doesn't know what the word nimble means, right? It's just a word he's heard.
Jim.
Cool. Jim's going to move 20 feet. He is going to use a bonus action. Blop. Wow. Yeah. 9 healing for Tom. And then with his remaining 5 feet, he's going to go down the stairs.
Okay, so you are down in. That's. Just so you are over. Over here.
Was that healing for Tom? Sorry, I was reading.
Yeah, Tom. It was Tom.
Thank you all.
And then
there is on the map. There's another staircase that goes down into the hold, which is the bottom.
Oh,
so
I see.
this is not you're not in the bottom layer of the ship, but there is the hold below. But you are a layer below everyone else at the moment.
Cool. Excellent. So that is where he wanted to be. He is going to once again. It's going to cast message for some reason. Cast double every bloody time. Anyway, okay. He is going to say in common. He only comprehends other language. He's going to say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. It seems the signal wasn't very good. Something a bit dodgy while I was moving along. What do you say?"
You get back now in a language that you can understand. So you don't know what language is being spoken, but you can understand it. Speak the words of my tongue, the words of the angels of flame, and awaken your lord.
Oh, hell no.
Anybody know Infernal?
Was that conversation all telepathic?
Yes.
Oh, do you know Infernal? Do you?
No, but Book does.
Oh.
But Jim doesn't know it's infernal, and that's
Yeah.
not Jim's intention anymore. Jim definitely wouldn't want to be awakening anything in this scenario, adding to the chaos. He has used his action. He's used his bonus action. I think he is spent and his movement. He shout to Book?
Yes.
Book, rally the crew. There's chaos up her. Middle deck? Up on middle deck.
Who should I bring? Everyone?
Jim will know the two sisters are bedded down here, right? The extra two sisters?
Scimitar Freya and Dagger Quero are asleep in
Yeah.
in the quarters down here.
Keep them, wake them.
Jim would say, "Get the sisters and the three of you head upstairs. It needs a lady's touch."
Of course, we will go assist. They immediately leap to their feet, weapons in hand, to their chests, bow, and they are going.
Excellent. And turn for Jim.
Edge.
Tell me about the power I feel in my head as a result of having not been overtaken by the hat.
Saturday looks smaller.
Do I feel bigger?
No, Saturday just doesn't look quite as scary and dangerous as he did before.
Do I feel more powerful with the hat on in a way that might compel Edge to keep the hat rather than destroying the hat if they were two options that were available to him?
That is entirely up to you. All you know is that while you're wearing the hat, Saturday doesn't look as scary to you, but you can feel the risk of you losing yourself a little bit.
Okay. And the sisters move presumably immediately after my turn or during that turn, given that's when I woke them up?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so can I run without interacting with either the Necrohulk or Saturday to here?
The Necrohulk's an ally, so you can pass through Necrohulk space. That's
sweet.
No problem at all.
So can I do that and hold the hat out of the window, knowing that there is somebody below that I don't know whether Saturday's particularly allied with or not, and say, "You better come and get it then, hadn't you?"
You give me back that hat, boy! Yeah, you can hold the hat out of the window.
And I want it to be held in such a way as it's definitely going to fall if anything happens to me.
Okay.
Can I ready an action such that were Saturday to advance upon me in a way that felt like it might remove some of my hit points, as in to attack me in some fashion, that I'm just planning to drop that hat?
Absolutely.
Super. With the purpose, by the way, of letting the sisters escape.
Okay, you do this. So, is that your go?
Yep.
Skeletal owlbear. I mean, it doesn't have much choice. It's going to attack with its beak and then its claws against a raging Tom. So that's good. Hang on, I'll do.
Yep.
I'm definitely saying owl bear.
Galette Albert. Il est non.
Does a
Non
19
plus.
hit, Tom?
Yes, it does.
Il
So you
frappe
take
Tom.
5 piercing.
5, yep.
And claws. 13. Does that hit?
Does not hit.
Okay. And it will try and move around you that way. Saturday is... What would Saturday do? Saturday would look down at his feet to see Dagger Cheaty crawling away. He is right next to her. And he sees you holding out the hand. Holding out the hat. And he will say, "What do you think matters most, boy? You losing one of your ladies? Or me losing my hat? What's it going to be?"
Sorry. Point of order. Would the ladies have carried on crawling? Or have they stopped at the doorway?
So, these two can keep moving.
Oh, yes, they're not engaged.
This one is engaged with Saturday.
Fuck is
Therefore,
engaged.
Saturday will be able to take an opportunity attack. That would have happened.
Am I supposed to?
That would have happened before his go, though. So that would have been before. So, I'd say that as he is about to take the opportunity attack, that's when he would say, "What matters more?" And you have a very short amount of time to react.
Oh, it's not. I don't have to react on my go.
So, well, give an indication. Are you giving him the hat, or are you keeping hold of it, or dropping it? He is ready to hit.
Stagger cheating. It's chips.
Spin it out the window. Go on, do it.
5,
Do it.
4, 3, 2.
I flinch. The hat comes back in the room.
In that case, I will let Dagachiti make her move. You made a good choice, boy. Now we all put down our weapons. You give me back that skull. Maybe we all go home. Or maybe I'll club this big fella to death. Maybe I'll club you. Maybe I don't need the club at all. What's it going to be? You're going to give me back my hat, and you're going to give me the skull, or not? He is asking this directly of you, Ed.
Edge has no skull to give.
Are you
It ain't my skull.
Are you going to offer back?
The skull's gone. I haven't got the skull. What's the point in giving you the hat?
A hat.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
I don't know what I defend with.
Armor class.
Just armor. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, you take 36 necrotic damage.
Cool.
And so, and then he will do another one of those. This will be at disadvantage because you're close range. But he's going to do another one of those at the Necrohulk. Does a 14 hit you, Necrohulk?
Is it based on my armor class?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't.
In that case, I'll do the third one at you and see if that one hits. Oh, if only it wasn't a disadvantage. That also misses. But
Oh,
good.
Okay, I was like that. Oh no.
He's going to walk over here and pick up the hat from Edge's unconscious body.
Heartsease health bar, so I had no idea if he was unconscious or not.
Oh no, sorry, I'm conscious. Yeah, I don't just randomly take all of my health in one go.
Now, how are people fixed for continuing? We can end it there and pick it up the rest of the fight next week. We can do another round of combat to see how we go. It is entirely up to you guys. It is a school night.
I sort of need to go, but if everybody else wants to do a round, my go's next, so I can do my go and catch up on the recap later.
Let's pause if that's the case. I can stay or go. I don't mind.
I
mean, I've got nothing else to do, so. Let's go. Let's leave it.
You know what? It's quite a pivotal point. So good time to leave it.
Are we pausing here? Okay. So
yeah, let's do that.
When we return, I'll put a thing just to remind me that Edge is making death saving throws. Saturday has his hat back, and yeah, Jim has started speaking to a skull, and we will pick it up next week, when I'm sure everyone will get out in some form of alive.
Edge knows his team will be there to help him.
I just hope I have better dice rolls next week.
Thank you very much.
I can't believe that guy's been hanging onto the window for the entire time.
Yeah.
Just chilling there, just like this.
They are not after you. They know what they're after.
Oh, they're not after Edge.
Right. Anyway, thanks guys. It was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rick.
And
thanks everybody.
We'll conclude this fight next week.
Yes. Well, we hope it may carry on.
Catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.